Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Draconian Princess Fina. So like you know that she is one of the best Neo Vision Awakened unit you can get. So let's start from her stats. Like you can see that her stats is pretty decent, especially on her Brave form. She gets plus 600 magic points. Yes, that's pretty insane, okay? And the only thing I don't like is because she able to become true dual wield, but she doesn't have plus 200% change damage modifier cap. So I think it's better to stay on true double hand forms because her STMR is two-handed bow. And her normal form, I can say it's quite decent, especially if you fight against beasts and undead, okay? But you will see later, you may don't want to stay on normal form that long, okay, because her normal form is not bad but still has some drawbacks, okay. And on her Brave form, she also gets 200% bonus stats from Behemoth, which gonna make her stats become really insane. And if you take a look on the potion stats, she is really good because usually we only get like plus 40 on other stats, but this time we get 50, okay, not big, but still it is pretty nice thing to have, okay. And her Brave form, if you summon Behemoth on Brave form, you also get field effect plus 25% magic damage, which is useful if you use her, okay. So that's all what you need to know about her stats and passive. Now let's take a look on her normal form. On her normal form, she is a Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer, okay, and I don't like it because by default she is double caster, okay, so this is really disappointing. And yes, to unlock her triple cast, you need to use a setup ability, so yes, another annoying thing about her. And even after unlocking that, like you know that most Chaos Wave Awakened Mage are quad caster, so I think she will bottleneck if you want to make her into Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer, unless you partner her with another copy. And for element, she able to use light and dark element. She also able to imperil those elements by 120%. So I got no complaint in element department, okay. And for support ability, she able to buff your party light and dark resist by 80%. This is nice thing to have, but very niche. She also able to cure all ailments and become quite nice MP battery because she can recover 50 MP per cast and also give you MP recovery per turn for 3 turns, okay. And for rotation, this is where I don't like it again, okay, because on the first turn you need to pick, okay. You need to use your limit burst, or if you have other other characters that able to fill Esper gauge, then you can use Dragon King Rage immediately. Why? Because the skill that unlock I forgot, okay, unlock triple cast or unlock light mega flare or dark mega flare require you to use a skill that use 5 Esper gauge, okay. So you need to have at least 5 Esper gauge on the beginning of the turn, on the beginning of the battle, I mean, okay. So pay that attention, and after that you can unleash your light mega flare after you use Dragon King's Roar, and I can say the damage modifier is quite impressive, 127 times, so definitely not bad, but probably gonna bottleneck other triple cast, other Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer who used quad cast, okay. And for her limit burst, I don't think it is any good. Basically you use it only for filling your evocation gauge, okay, because you have full limit burst at the start of the battle. So if you already have other characters, or if you equip an equipment that fill Esper gauge, I don't think you need to use this limit burst. Save it for your Brave form. So let's take a look on Brave form. On Brave form, she is still a chainer. but the chaining family is changed. She becomes a bolting strike chainer. And the good news is she is a quadcaster now, but that's also a bad news because like you know that most bolting strike chainer are triple caster. So again, to max her, you need to have duplicate either from your friend or from anything else. Okay, and the bolting strike deal like evoke damage 73 times damage, so it is definitely not bad. Okay, if you have huge evo magic and evo damage boost, and like you have seen before that her passives are pretty good for this ability. And she also able to imperil light element 120%, so yes, very good. And she also able to give herself 15% light damage and 300% magic damage. Okay, and remember, if you summon Bahamut, you get 25% light magic damage from field effect. Okay, so that's another thing to consider when you use her Brave Shift form. And for Grande's ability, this is for you if you want to use her limit burst, because her limit burst is also very powerful. Okay, and another thing I don't like is, sure, it is nice to see this limit burst can chain with Chaos Wave Awaken, but again, it is 24 hits, which means it is chainable with triple cast Chaos Wave Awaken. Okay, so the weakness is same. Most Chaos Wave Awaken chainer are quadcasters, so this limit burst you still need to have duplicate. Okay, but yes, she has minimum of 400% limit burst damage, so I can say this one is pretty powerful. You will see the damage comparison on the equipment section, so let's go to equipment. My recommendation for you is to make her become bolting strike chainer, okay? Because like you can see here, yes, the LB build may seem to deal more damage, 363 million, but remember that you can only use your LB once. After that, you need to wait until you have full limit burst gauge. But if you use quad cast bolting strike, sure, it deals lower damage, 312 million, but remember, you can spam this every turn. Okay, so it's better to invest on this, because like you remember that you can only use your limit burst, I mean your Grande's ability 2 times. Okay, yes, it lasts for 3 turns, but still, because you need to refill your limit burst gauge, then I think it's better. I mean, the quad cast bolting strike chain deal better damage on long run. Okay, except maybe you need to do burst damage, but yeah, like you can see, the damage is not that different. Okay, only about 20% better. So unless you really want to one-shot the enemy on that turn, I think it's better to make her into quad cast bolting strike. That means you simply need to focus on evo magic and evo damage. No need to pay attention on your limit burst damage. And yes, remember, her Brave Shift form only lasts for 4 turns. Okay, so you want to utilize your Brave Shift form as much as you can. So yes, but when using limit burst build, I don't think you can use your limit burst every turn on Brave Shift form. Okay, so yes, I think bolting strike is the way when you use Draconian Princess Fina. And like you can see here, Terra still the queen. Okay, she can, Terra, I can say that she deal almost double the damage. Yes, double damage of the Draconian Princess Fina damage. But again, you need to remember that Terra can only stay on her Brave Shift form for 2 turns. And yes, After that, use back into normal form. So maybe, okay, maybe I don't do intensive calculation, but maybe Draconian Princess Fina in the long run can maybe about on par with Terra. I don't say she will be more powerful, but I think in the long run, we can say that both of them are about equal, not this huge difference, okay? So it is not like shown on the screen, like double damage. Okay, so yes, Draconian Princess Fina is pretty good. So in about equipment, my conclusion for Draconian Princess Fina. So yes, on the past we have Tifa, we have King Edgar, but those are physical attackers. This time, we finally get Mage, powerful Mage, because really guys, I really cannot remember powerful Neo Vision Awakened Mage on the past. Okay, so yes, okay, I think you should have her, especially because yes, they have said, okay, sorry if I always complain about this on every video, but this is for my recommendation for you, so I need to talk about it. They have said that they won't make any Neo Vision Awakened units, so I think our Neo Vision Awakened options will be the same like the Japan version. And from what I have seen, we don't see, I don't see any interesting Neo Vision Awakened units anymore, okay, on Japan that much. So I think if you want your Neo Vision Awakened Draconian Princess Fina, instead of using your Lapis, I can recommend you to use your UOC. In fact, that's what I do, okay? I have about 100 UOC, and I used like 20 of them to get Draconian Princess Fina. So just consider it, okay, if you already have 7 stars Draconian Princess Fina, okay, instead of buying that fragment using bundle, save your Lapis, use your UOC. I think it's pretty worth the price. Okay, and yes, that's all I want to talk. Okay, I can say that her Trust Mastery Word and STMR are kind of crappy. It is only usable for her, I can say. So no need to chase her if you don't want to make her into Neo Vision Awakened units. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about Draconian Princess Fina. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Spheres guide. Bye bye guys!